I know. We're visiting with Savannah Cole, and you're going to be at the Tribute Fest.
Yes.
Performing. You're going to be doing, now, make sure I get this right, you're going to be doing some of your stuff and some of tribute stuff.
Yes. I'm making a tribute to Shania Twain, actually.
Okay.
She was a huge inspiration of mine when I was growing up, and when I decided to finally get into the music business and the industry, I was like, that's who I want to be. So it just kind of fit to do a Shania Twain tribute along with a couple of my originals.
Okay. So which Shania is your favorite? Because I consider Shania three different beings.
Yes.
There's the Shania when she started her first record. What is it? Dance with the One That Brought You?
Yeah, that one was a really old album.
Yeah.
Really old album.
And then there's the Mutt Lange stuff.
Yep.
Which was, what, 2 or 3 records? Up, I think, was the last one she did.
Yes, in 2004.
And then now she's got this new one.
Yeah, she just released another song this morning, actually. Yeah.
What do you think of her new stuff?
You know, when I heard Life's About to Get Good, I immediately fell in love with her new style. It was fresh, and it wasn't anything like female country artists are trying to do today. She already set the bar so high when she was huge back in the day, and now coming back from everything that she went through, to set the bar even higher in like today's world, I was super impressed. And then Poor Me came out, and I loved that one. That one was great. You're getting more of an inside look into who she is and what she's been through versus just the emotions. You're actually getting her stories, which is kind of cool.
I think, too, that they were very smart in capitalizing on getting somebody that could keep a little bit of her Mutt Lange sound, but move her into today's music.
Yes. I do like her Mutt Lange style a lot.
Well, that's what made her.
I mean, yeah, that's what I grew up listening to.
You got to keep the bread and the butter. Now you just start adding the jam, you know?
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yeah, so I'm a fan of all of her music. I don't think there's one style I like specifically better. I think I fit more of her Mutt Lange style personally, but her new stuff is so fun to listen to.
So now that was my next question. Let's get into your music now. Since you were influenced so much by the Mutt Lange era, is your country, would you consider that more rock country, or are you more pop country, or a mix of all?
I would say I'm a good blend of it all. I grew up listening to classic rock, and then I started in pageants, so I sang classic rock.
Like when you say classic rock, who do you consider classic rock?
Well, I sang Somebody to Love by Queen.
Okay.
And House of the Rising Sun by the Animals.
All right.
So, you know, kind of a little older. I mean, I'm 22, so it's older for me.
Right.
But
that's why I wanted to ask you, because I know how old you are. Classic rock for you might be clear, you know.
Right, what you guys listen to. Yeah. Yeah, so I did that, and you know, it just, the style comes from all of that growing up. It just kind of comes with me. And so I think my style is a lot of contemporary, modern country mixed with a little bit of traditional, in the sense that there's still a twang to my music.
Okay.
So it's bringing in the older, you know, Dolly Parton, Reba McEntire style into the Shania Twain, Blake Shelton, all of these different types here, blending the two together, which isn't something you hear too often.
Right.
So it's different, and a lot of people really like it. I've gotten good and bad vibes from it. So, but you know, I take the bad vibes as, you know, let's try something different and work on it.
You can't please everybody either, you know?
I'm not here to please everybody.
Right.
If I like it, that's all that matters to me.
So how long have you been doing this? When did you first start singing?
I started singing when I was 4.
Okay.
But fun fact about me, I've never had a vocal lesson in my life.
All right.
So everything that I've been singing is all self-taught.
So here's the thing I'm going to tell you for advice with that is that's good because now you're not falling into that, oh, I got to sing this way.
Right.
But I'm going to tell you this much. A lot of people that teach themselves how to sing, you might want to get a coach just so that you continue to sing correctly.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have noticed that. There are some times when I'm in the recording studio and I'm like, I can't hit this. Like, why can't I do this? Because I don't know the mechanics of what's going on here.
Right.
So definitely something I'm looking into. I just have to find the right person that isn't going to try and change my style. Just teach me how to use it better.
Just teach you how to use it. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I'm saying you want to go with a coach more than a teacher.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
So so you're self-taught. When do you write your own music?
I did write. So I was in musical theater, which is where I did most of my stuff, and then choir in high school, and then
which explains Queen.
Yep.
All right.
And then when I got into recording my own music, I actually rewrote Queen's Somebody to Love and turned it into a country waltz.
Okay.
And then I started trying to figure out how to write my own stuff, but that was really hard for me, writing my own things. So Girls Night Out is my first single I released. That's an original. And that one is a blend between my producer, my dad, and I.
Okay.
All writing that one. And then the second single that is not yet released, but I will be performing it at Tribute Fest, I wrote in 10 minutes. So, I mean, there's like a whole difference. Like, I struggle with writing it, but then something comes to me really quick, and boom,
but it's always that way with writing.
Right.
There are some things that you even hear about the bigs, and it took us 10 years to get this one right, but this one we wrote on the way.
Right.
Yeah.
In the plane ride over here.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yep.
So, so now, what are your plans? You said you're on your second single that you're going to release. Obviously, you're working toward a longer album. An album.
Yep.
Okay.
So as of now, I'm shooting to have my EP released October 13th.
Okay.
And so that'll be really exciting. Working on 3 new originals, and it's going to be about seven originals on 1 CD. So
okay.
That'll be next, and then just trying to, find my groove, see who's interested, see, what I can do from there. When I chase something, I get it. I work really hard to get it, and so I really want to make it. I want to make it somewhere in this industry and be somebody that people listen to and say, because of you, I became happier. Because of you, this changed in my life, and like that's the most important part for me. Like I was in 4-H and I got to change people's lives growing up doing that. And what better way to do that through something that I was given, a talent, and do it through millions of people versus one person at a time.
There we go.
Yeah.
And Tribute Fest is coming up, and you have the 6 o'clock slot.
Yes.
Yeah. You're right before the big, huge country super band comes out.
Yeah.
And Ragin' Country, I believe, opens up for you, which is a really good local band.
Yeah.
So they're going to set the stage for you, and I'm going to be there bringing you on.
Yay!
Yeah, so there'll be a few familiar faces. Yeah,
yeah.
So and maybe you'll let me play with you guys. Will that work?
Sure, come on up.
Bring my guitar or drums or something.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Whatever you got, whatever you need me to play, I'll play. All right.
Perfect. Sounds
ukulele,
good.
I'm there.
Hey, I like that harmonica.
That could be new
going?
country with ukulele.
I like it.
All right.
Like
it might not work either.
We'll try it out.
Savannah Cole is going to be a Tribute Fest, and do you have a website or anything people can find your stuff?
Yes, it's savannahcole.com. And then my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Facebook are all at Savannah Cole MN.
Okay.
You can find me anywhere.
There we go. Thank you so much.
Thank you.